And you can't advise our president. In fact, our president is the one who advises his advisors on how to advise him. Okay? So, what is happening in Bunge, which also has parliamentarians who are also advising the president, is that they've put a blind eye. The other day, we were treated to a PR exercise in State House, right? Where all these issues were captured during public participation, where during that process, people expressed their views, but they didn't want to listen. Then they take the bill, they take it to State House, they amend it in State House, instead of the bill being amended in Parliament, right? So that tells you that Parliament is deeply captured. Parliament is not independent. It is dependent on the executive, right? And then there's a strategy called decoy strategy or maneuver strategy that the state was using. The maneuver strategy states that bring all the bigger challenges that we will reject later on, bring them to Kenyans, and at the same time, bring the one that you want to pass, chini ya maji, iweke somewhere else. Then tell Kenyans that, bread will increase, pampers will increase, sanitary towels will increase, 2.5% tax on motor vehicles. You cause chaos all of a sudden and become so chaotic. Then you solve that same problem by saying, what, we've had you, we've dropped them. The problem is not that alone. The problem is the whole bill. They shall have passed theirs, and the inclusion of that is the tax imposed on the imported goods, which is going to be a bigger challenge for Kenyans. So there's a lot happening, and I just wish that the president would open his eyes, because he's at the helm of the seat. He's the person who is the head of the executive and very responsible, and controls Parliament directly. And therefore, the parliamentarians who are in fear, those people, I want to tell you, they fear Ruto.
What is going to happen today if those things are happening? Because essentially, constitutionally, it is an independent body, Parliament, supposedly. But what you've told us now is that makes decisions at the behest of the president. What hope are Kenyans supposed to have today, just today, the 20th of June, where the voting is supposed to take place, for which people went to the streets and protested, for which they want to go and protest again today and have been doing it around the country? I have to ask then, what hope then does there lie for Kenyans? If you're already telling us we can predict the outcome already.
Members of Parliament should listen to the people. But between now and 2 p.m. that we're going to start voting, those who must change their minds in support of the people that elected them. Let them not depend on their own boss. Let them depend on the people's will. And I want to tell you that as a member of Parliament, as Babu Owino, I am going to vote no. That one vote is going to go to Kenyans. I don't know what others are going to vote, but personally, I'm going to vote against the finance bill, because I know that finance bill is not only going to affect the future of Kenyans, but also the future of my own children. So that finance bill, if I vote no, I've also helped myself. So my vote is going to be with the Kenyans. I don't know what other members of Parliament, the decision they will make, that is their own decision. They will carry their own cross.
What happens after?
After, I'm planning as Babu Owino, should it go through, then personally, first of all, I will move to court, and then I also urge Kenyans to proceed with the demonstrations until Ruto listens. These demonstrations are constitutionally allowed. They are enshrined in the Constitution. Let them express their views in the streets. Because the power vests with the people. Article 1, sovereignty vests with the people. It is the people, for the people, by the people, and with the people.